Please welcome the chairman of tonight's leadership dinner, Flint McNaughton, CEO and founding partner at Suncap Property Group.
Good evening. When I first saw a draft of tonight's program, I noticed I was being introduced by VOG. Well, I don't know who VOG was, so I called Scout exec Mark Turner. I asked him. He says, well, that's the voice of God. So needless to say, I'm feeling pretty special up here this evening. I'm just glad he's in our presence.
You're welcome.
We have a great history of honoring some very honorable citizens in our community at this dinner. The Belks, the Sherrills, the Levines, to name a few, and now the Wizzigers. Ed and Ed Jr., congratulations again. You all reflect the core values of scouting through your duty to serve and lead others in our community. Thank you again for all that you do. It's been an honor to serve this year's Leadership Dinner chair. The combination of scouting's great cause and resource with a wonderful committee team certainly made my fundraising jobs much easier. There are too many folks to thank individually for their efforts, but I do need to mention a few names. Pete Lash at Beacon Properties and his team have been awesome to work with. Derek Close, David Dooley, Ken Bewley, Craig May, Judy Schulte, Eric Davis, and Peter B. Pappas. They've all been true servant leaders. I also need to thank the great staff we have at the Boy Scout Council. All these folks have helped make this initiative successful. Thanks to them and to our sponsors, to our presenting sponsor, Ken Gill at CPI Security, and thanks to all of you here tonight. Together, we have surpassed our goal by raising over $700,000. I'm not just a believer in Boy Scouts. I am a Boy Scout through and through. I started in Cub Scouts and earned my rank up through Webelos and Boy Scouts and eventually earned my Eagle Scout rank, an achievement of which I'm incredibly proud. And like most achievements in our lives, we owe a lot of thanks to the folks who have helped us along the way. In particular for me, were the leaders of Troop 336 at St. Thomas Episcopal Church in Miami, Florida. I'm grateful to them because in June of 1975, my father passed away unexpectedly. I was 11 years old, a tenderfoot scout, and I was crushed. I had a hard time reconciling things that summer. I wanted to retreat from everything I knew, from school, from baseball, from swimming, scouts, and even from my faith. It's never easy dealing with a family tragedy. At 11, I was old enough to fully understand what had happened and to grasp the frailty of life, but I was not old enough or strong enough to forge a path forward on my own. However, thanks to some scout leaders in my troop, my scoutmaster Joe Fila, to Jim Evans, to Dr. Carl Smiley, father of Tom Smiley, my childhood best friend and fellow Eagle Scout who's here with us this evening, and to a lot of other caring fathers, I got through it and can attribute much of what I've accomplished in life to them and to Boy Scouts. One thing is for sure, I would definitely not be an Eagle Scout today and might not even be here if it wasn't for them. I'm very thankful and very grateful to them for their concern, their encouragement, and for their mentorship. They helped me heal and helped me become a leader and helped me to be prepared for life. They also helped me understand so much of what leadership is, and what giving is about, and what it means to serve our families and our communities. Those leaders embodied everything that scouting is to me. They were trustworthy, loyal, and unbelievably helpful. They were friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And they didn't just say those words, they lived by them. They showed me how to lead, and I, in turn, try to show others today. Not perfectly, I may add, but I do try. And isn't that what we need today in Charlotte and around our nation? To embrace and respect the scouting principles and to try to live by them and teach them to our kids because they are good and true and just. Imagine the positive influence in our communities if everyone abided by and respected the Scout laws. We might just solve much of what ails us today. Leaders are, in fact, built right here in our dens, packs, troops, venture crews, and explorer posts. And we need them more so today than ever. Thank you for being here this evening, and thank you for supporting Scouting.